Sagittarius, this is Marichi, your channel Shaloka. I've already pulled out a few cards to see what is your situation right now and what you need to know for the coming week of November 2019. I've used two different decks. In the first deck, I've pulled out two cards. We've got the Princess of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. And behind the deck is an Ace of Swords in reverse. When I broke the deck, I've seen the Empress, okay? So, the phrase which I got while pulling out these two cards was, do not rejoice yet, okay? You need to be aware of the situation, of the people you're dealing with, okay? Yes, it would be a mistake if you, I don't know why it's a mistake, but either it's a people or you are celebrating too soon. I wrote it down, do not rejoice yet would be a mistake, beware of the other people. These are the things which just jumped at me when I was pulling these two cards, okay? So, we see three people in this card, okay? If you are having some kind of a plan, okay, which you see, any idea which has a potential and you're sharing it with others, be very mindful whom you're sharing these ideas with, because everybody might not have your best interest, okay? Yes, and it would be very, quite too soon to jump to conclusions, okay? And be very careful about where you invest, okay? Because there is something about not thinking through, not fully thinking about the actual potential you have in, whatever it is you're holding on to. It is not foolproof yet, okay? You still need to put your head into it. And be very careful about the people you're dealing with, because it is not as it seems to be, okay? So if you're sharing your Eureka ideas with anyone, be very careful about whether you can trust this person or not, the people, whoever. Yes, with the Six of Pentacles, whom you share it with, okay? Whom you invest with. There needs to be clarity. It's almost like the water is on top of your head. You need to see through it, okay? And also be very careful about where you put your money in, what you invest in. If someone else is coming in with an idea and they need your help with some kind of an investment, think it through, okay? It might not be the best best place to invest in, okay? It might not be the best idea to invest in. Take your time. Tower in reverse and Six of Swords, they're asking you to move on from something which has already collapsed, okay? Don't try to invest more into something which has broken down already, okay, with the hopes of building it back up. That would be very foolish. If I can just put it very bluntly, that might be very foolish, okay, because you will keep giving and nothing is going to come back. You need to move on from those, whatever has happened in the past, okay, and just let it be. Just let it be and move on. Queen of Swords. And we have got the Three of Wands. Queen of Swords is someone who thinks very much rationally, a very sensible woman. Don't bring your heart into this matter. Not anymore, because it's not going to help you. For your own sake, think practically now. it is time to realize you need to just leave it behind and move on. Okay, whatever the situation is, whoever the people are, if it's not working, then it's not working. Just try to think it as a chapter, and now you have to turn the page. Okay, and you need to start looking at what's out there. Okay, think practically, don't look back. The tower has already collapsed. You can do nothing about it. And what you need to do is see what's out there, and focus your direction to what's out there. Fire Swords, there is no point fighting it. There is no point fighting a battle which is not even worth it. When there is nobody else to fight it with, pointless. Move on. Okay, just let the battle, okay, if it's over, just walk away. You cannot keep waiting for the people to come back and then you can start fighting again. Stupidity. Yeah, look on the bright side. Look on the bright side of things. Look at the bright side of life and see what else you can go after rather than going back. Ten of Cups in reverse. Things might have just, this might have been everything you wanted though. That is why you're still, you're still stuck somehow. You're still wanting to wait in there, hang in there and see what happens. But then if it's pointless and you know you cannot rebuild it, because with the Prince of Wands, there is not even an opportunity to make it work out again. Yes, just what I was saying, Four of Wands, it's collapsed in reverse. Whatever the foundation it was, it has come to the ground. There is no point thinking, there is a potential to build it back again. Because that's your situation. You're waiting for that opportunity. You're looking at the coin and thinking, okay, if you look at this little girl up here, there's a small coin in her hand. It's too big for her. But then it's a Princess of Pentacles. She's not getting the Ace of Pentacles in her hand. She's just thinking, what can I do with this? Can I just build it up? Can I just, have it all together again? Can I start working on that? Maybe you could, but with this Ace of Swords in reverse behind the deck, that's telling me it might be a blunder. It is something which you're not seeing through. You just a little illusional about the state of, about the things, about the situation. You're overlooking. Celebrating too soon. That's what came through. Okay? So it makes sense. You might think it's an opportunity, but then, is it really an opportunity? Is it worth the effort? With the Six of Pentacles, is it worth the effort to put in invest because you're not getting anything back? Moving on, fertility and the Two of Wands. Start manifesting something. Okay? Start to begin something, grow something new. If you look at this lady, fertility is all about growth. Okay? It's almost like, the sperms have to stick together for, what is it? The fetus? I don't know. I'm not going there. But still, now fertility is all about growth. You still are fertile enough to bring in a baby in the life, to life. Yeah? Just if the proper ingredients are mixed. In this picture, you have a better example. There is something boiling up here, and this lady is actually, measuring the right proportion of ingredients to mix into this cauldron, into this bowl, container, whatever, the vessel down here. Okay, it has to be perfect. It cannot be more. For the right I think she's doing some kind of a spell work, but it's all about manifesting. Okay, you can see a rainbow behind there. So it's manifesting for better times. It's all about putting in the effort to get the results, which makes things much better. Even with the card right next to it, which is the Two of Wands. If you look at the greenery, it's a little different. Although I like this green better than this one, the person is much more focused on this green up here. Okay, the Two of Wands. Okay, getting here. So it's like someone is focused into looking at the greener pastures which is out there. They're already on better grounds, but they're thinking about, manifesting something which is much better, much greener. So focus on that. How much ever it is hurting you right now, you need to focus, you need to move on. Okay, think about it. This is the Three of Swords. It's almost like, I want to say, keep a rock on your heart. How much ever it's aching, just, be like the Queen of Swords. Okay, just don't think about your heart anymore. It's there, it's hurting, I get it. But now you need to think practically. You need to think for your own sake. Okay, you cannot be stuck in something for too long, and that keeps hurting you. Time to move on. And quickly, please, don't take your own sweet time, because you have been hanging and waiting, okay, thinking things might change. It's asking you to charge forward. Whatever the consequences, you need to make the initiative to move forward, because you've already taken your time to think it through. Okay, now just take charge into manifesting something which is new, which is much better. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Wands. Right now, financially, some of you are like feels quite lost. Whatever you had, okay, it might have slipped out of your hand. Whatever stability you had, it might have just slipped out of your hand, and you feel pretty much helpless and hopeless. Okay, you feel like a loser as well. Not rubbing it in, that's what I see in the cards. Okay, you feel inside like a loser. It's not me telling you. With the Six of Wands, because things did not go your way. You didn't. Yes, this is the Six of Wands. When you lost on things, when you failed at something, okay, whatever the foundation which slipped out of your hand, which collapsed, now you feel like you're still stuck in that energy, because you feel like that is it. You have no choice to move forward, which is not the reality of things. Only if you stop thinking like that, only if you stop, restricting yourself from thinking in that manner, could you move forward in life. And it's high time. It's high time. Okay? Because just like I was saying, you feel like a failure because things did not work your way. What you wished for, what you hoped for with the Star card, whatever it was, it never worked out. It didn't, you couldn't nurture it anymore. That is why you're stuck in this energy, and you need to get out of it. You need to drop all that burden which is weighing you down. With the Ten of Wands, it's high time to let go of the burden which is not, which is not good and good for you. Okay, it's just a burden which is slowing you down, which is keeping you, stuck in that phase. You just need to just drop it and then walk with your back up, instead of stooping to get somewhere. It's going to be a very challenging journey. If you do that, you will reach nowhere. even if you have the intention. So you need to leave the past behind itself. I'm keeping on repeating the same thing because it's asking you to drop it. Be done with it. Okay, and then think about the greener pastures. High time. Yes, Six of Cups in reverse. Everything in the past, you had something beautiful going on in the past, but not anymore. It's once upon a time. Let it be once upon a time. End of story. Just close that chapter already. Yeah, just drop that burden already. Yeah, Ace of Cups, and look forward for, just one sec. Why is the Ace of Cups here? If you have all that optimistic feeling, okay, optimistic thoughts about, getting this one someday, okay, it's just up in the clouds. That is you not thinking clearly, okay, you having all those disappointments and regrets. You need to get out of it. You need to get out of it, okay, because you need to realize it's not something new. It's still telling me about how you're thinking, okay. You need to realize it's a dead horse with the Knight of Pentacles. It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere, okay. Take charge of your life, okay. Right now, again, I'm telling you, some of you, who am I speaking with? Sagittarians, right? Sagittarians out there, even this Emperor is a fire sign, Aries, Taurus, okay. Some of you feel very much imbalanced, as if you lost your throne, as if you lost your power within your situation, within your life. You feel very much depleted. You feel very much dead. You feel very much, betrayed. It's time to get up. Doesn't matter how much it's going to hurt you. Like I said with the Queen of Swords, keep a damn rock on your heart and then move forward. Okay, don't think about your heart until you move on from the space, because if you think about it, it's going to slow you down. Yes, Prince of Cups in reverse. Okay, you might not have got what you wanted. That is why you feel all this Ten of Swords energy, defeated energy, because it did not work out. You did not get what you wanted. You might have been turned down. Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I want to say there were so many people in this picture. Even with the Three of Cups there, so many people who has their opinions about how things should be, okay, and it pretty much overwhelms you. Even if you're making a new decision to move forward, everybody has their own say in your life. Everybody has to say something about it. Everybody is watching you. You're under their radar. Even if you don't want it, they have their eyes on you somehow. Every freaking Tom and Jerry out there, actually Tom, Dick and Harry, wants to give you an advice, just like what I'm doing. Yeah? But if it's your situation and you understand, okay, if you couldn't see through it, this is what's happening. Okay, it was just a wake-up call. Okay, you don't have to listen to any of them. It is overwhelming you. Okay, don't listen. Okay, charge forward, move ahead. Even if these people are trying to stop you in your tracks, trying to just say no, that's not a good idea. If you think that's a right decision to move forward and you can start over again, go for it. But don't look back. That is something I wouldn't advise you to do. I would only tell you to invest in something new, okay? And let go of the past, which did not work out, which never worked out. Even if you keep trying, you're just wasting your life. Yeah. Do everything in your power, just saying. Okay, Three of Pentacles, and what was it? Queen of Cups. Whatever is overwhelming you, whatever is stopping you, just don't listen to all that. Okay? Go to any extent. Use every resources of yours to get there. What is the time? 20 minutes. Oh my, I need to get here. It is Swords. Just release yourself, okay? And you will be guided. You will be actually guided to get out of this space. Okay, this is a Hangman phase you're in right now, and you have been stuck for too long. Okay, with the yes, and it's almost like you have tied your own feet to the rock. Okay, chained your own feet to the rock, to the boulders. Okay, and you cannot move forward. Okay, it's your own doing. You need to charge forward like the Princess of Swords, and you know, so many people's energy are there, even with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Financially, you might be a little, you know, stuck. And there might be so much conflictual energy which is, you know, keeping you stuck in your own track, you know, like not letting you move forward. Just get out of it. High time. I don't know whether I'll be able to finish this, but we've got a Tower card. We've got the Knight of Wands and the Balance energy. So bring out some kind of a balance, okay? It's time to just, you know, bring some kind of a shake up in your life. You can do that, you know? It should be your own doing. Nobody else can change it for you. You need to decide to bring some kind of a shake up. Think it through. Don't be shake up the energy which, you know, about not doing anything. Knight of Wands in reverse is like somebody who is not passionate, okay, who just wants to take no risk and just let it be blah, and that's it. You're not living your life anymore. That is where you need to shake things up and bring a balance. Bring a balance within your life. Okay? For that, why I say it has to be your own decision is because you need to see things as it is. You need to lift the veil off. Okay, with the Moon card in reverse, you need to see through it. Even with the Ace of Swords, you need to see, you know, there is no clarity in the way. It's like I said, water on top of your head, above your head. You can't just see through it. It's not clear enough. Okay, here if it's upright, I would have said delusional. But here it's time to take off the veil and see through it. See through the fog. Okay, only then would you get this Ace of Wands, the big opportunity. You can chase after this opportunity only if you know, 5 coins in here is like blessings coming down. Okay, it's like coins and confetti. Okay, you will have a chance to celebrate only if you remove the thing. Yes, now it's positive. Just what I'm saying. I had to go through that. Normally I just finish it with like 4 or 5 cards up here and that's it. But it asked me to go further. Okay, share it. Only then, once you peel off all this, you know, perceptions in your head regards to, you know, the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, things from the past. You need to make the decision to move on from that energy, to charge forward from that energy. Okay, bring some kind of, you know, change in your life. Yeah, there has to be some kind of a circulation in your life for things to, you know, pick up the speed. Right now you're pretty much stuck. Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Even if you are charging forward, okay, like playfully, something. You need to do something. How much ever silly it sounds, how much ever silly it is, you need to bring that change. Okay, how much ever stupid it might seem to others, for you to, if you club these two cards together, the tower moment which you're bringing in your own life might seem silly to the other people around you. It doesn't matter. It's your damn life, not theirs. You need to do something about it, because they are not doing anything to help you. They're not even bothered. They're just keeping you where you are for the last 5 years. They didn't help you out. And I don't expect them to help you out any, because beware of the other people. That's what I wrote down. The Three of Cups, who seems to be friends, you need to rethink, reassess the people in your life right now. Okay? Yes, Knight of Cups, whom you give your energy to. Be very calculated about it. You cannot be dismissive, reckless about what ideas you give out. You need to come out as a Page of Swords, who's like, questioning every person in your life, even if it seems like a little silly. It's playfully trying to, clean up the trash in your life. Yeah, because you just cannot give out anymore just like that. You need to be very calculated about where you're going, because right now you're stuck. You need to make the decision whether you need to go up or down. Right now you're very much in a very uncertain situation. Do you really want to climb up the ladder, or do you want to get down? There's two options. You make the decision. I could only tell you, but it's up to you to see through. This balance is all about, this girl is actually holding onto a candle, and in her other hand there is a wine glass. Do you want to just let it be and be very relaxed how it is with a life which is just making you stuck where you are for the last 5 years, last 3 years you were stuck? Do you want to just, it's not that you're starving or anything, but it's not a life which makes you look forward for the next day. That has died down. That enthusiastic feeling about living your life, that passion has just died. Okay, so whatever, even if it is small, you can work on it, but be very careful. Think it through, whom you involve, what you want to do about it. Think it through. Yes, and where you want to go with it. Think very carefully about it. I'll stop here. This is Marishi, your channel astrologer. Until next week, bye bye.